Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. I just wanted to hop on here really quick and share a few reminders and give you some information about an event that we're having today. First, I want to share my good thing, and my good thing for you today is that it is the start of trimester 2. And that is a good thing because it provides all of us an opportunity to make some changes or maybe make some improvements. It's a little bit of a reset or a fresh start. And so I hope you take the opportunity to kind of reflect on maybe something new that you want to try this trimester, maybe a new habit that you want to establish. Perhaps there's a class that you want to spend a little more time on this trimester, and so I just hope you take advantage of this reset and maybe set some new goals. Okay, reminders. Fundraiser, it's still going. It's going until Friday, so please make sure that you are sharing the link to your calendar, you're adding contacts. I believe there's one more text that will be going out to families and friends, encouraging them to donate to the school. And then on Friday, we'll close it out. We'll take a look at the advisories that have earned the most money. We'll look at who our top earner in the school is, and we'll do our raffle for the AI glasses. So if you want more entries into that raffle, you just need to make sure that you're sharing that out and trying to get as many donations as you can. Thank you to those of you who have been participating. It really helps out our school a lot, and I appreciate it very much. A few reminders. Make sure that you're coming to school dressed for the weather. We are continuing to go outside. I know it's getting chilly, so make sure you're bringing your hat. Make sure you're bringing a coat so that you can stay warm out there. You're just out there for about 20 minutes. It's good to get that fresh air, but just make sure that you're dressed and prepared for it so that you're not uncomfortable. Make sure that your coats are getting stored in your locker. You can visit your locker before lunch to get it, and then you can visit your locker when you come back in to put it away. Please make sure that you are coming to lunch prepared so that we're not having to send students back to their lockers. That creates disruption when there are classes going on, so we don't want to be doing that. So make sure that you're grabbing it and ready to go. When you're outside, I just need to give a reminder about some rough play. Sounds like maybe soccer's getting a little more rough. People are trying to grab the ball and run with it. It is not football, it is not rugby, it is soccer. The ball stays on the ground, we kick it. If you can't follow the rules, you're gonna be asked not to participate in those activities. I'm really glad that we've been able to bring things like soccer and 9 Square outside, and we have a couple more activities planned for the spring, but we need to make sure that we're following the rules and being safe with everyone that is playing. My last reminder is not one that I want to have to talk about, and I'm pretty disappointed that I have to, but here we go. I know that there are things on social media that encourage students to misuse school bathrooms, and whether that is creating messes that are unnecessary or damaging items, and we've noticed a little bit more of that here at the middle school, and it needs to stop. We are going to be walking into the bathrooms after students leave to make sure there hasn't been any damage done. You need to make sure that you're going in, you're using the restroom, you're leaving, and you're heading back to class. We don't need to be flushing things that don't need to be flushed. We don't need to be misusing items that are in the bathroom. We don't need to be causing damage, and we certainly don't need to be making messes that other people have to clean up. Those types of things are time consuming. They can be dangerous to the health of other people, and they can be costly. So if we have any problems with you doing these things, there will be discipline. So let's make this the only time that we have to talk about this. Okay, the last thing I wanted to talk about is that today we are going to have an assembly during 8th hour, and that is for a program called Hoops for Hunger. And you may have attended Hoops for Hunger in the past with us, or maybe at McGuire or Fancher. If you haven't, it is a CMU basketball game, and the purpose of that day is to raise awareness and money and to collect items for our local food banks. And so we enjoy participating in that. We do have some criteria in order to be able to participate in that. The first thing is that you need to either donate $10 or bring in 10 canned food items or personal care items. And once you do that, then you will get a permission slip in order to take it home and be able to attend the event with us. There also is some behavior and academic requirements in order to be able to go. Those will start tomorrow morning. And so from tomorrow morning until the time of the event, you can have 0 behavior referrals, so no blue slips, no visiting BI, no tardies, and you cannot be failing any classes at the time that we get to winter break. So from now, the start of trimester 2 until December 19th, you can't have any failing grades. So that is our requirements in order to be able to attend. Today during 8th hour, the people from CMU are going to come in and talk to you a little bit about what that day will look like and get you all hyped up. So the process for today is that you will report to your 8th hour class where your teacher will take attendance, and he or she will review our assembly expectations with you. And then at 2:05, we will start dismissing to the gym. When you arrive at the gym, you are to sit with your teacher and with your class. Do not go find friends. You're going to just sit as a class. The assembly is going to last about 15 to 20 minutes. And I would appreciate that you give our speakers your attention. Make sure you're looking out for the T. Our staff are going to use that to let you know that it's time to quiet down and to give your full attention. So please make sure that you are watching for that and modeling that. And I also just want to ask you that you give everyone your full attention. All of our team expectations apply when we're down in the gym. When the assembly is over, we are going to dismiss you into the hallways where you're going to do a locker clean out. And this is a great opportunity for you to get anything from trimester 1 thrown away or packed up to go home. Maybe you have a lot of extra clothes or shoes in your locker. Maybe there's food in there. Get it all cleaned out and ready for this next trimester. It's also a great time to take down old locker signs from sports or activities from the fall so that we can make room for new things. And some of them are looking pretty torn up. So it's just a nice time for us to have a fresh start. Once you clean out your locker, you are good to head out for the end of the day. Okay, that was a lot of stuff. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I look forward to seeing you soon. I am now going to launch you into your CKH activity on teamwork. Have a great day.